We live in such a negative world all the time. I mean, it's amazing how polarized our nation has become, especially following the election last year. It's like it never stops. And not only is negativity around us, but it's also in us with our very own thoughts. We're uncertain about our abilities, uncertain perhaps maybe about our future. We are insecure around others, wondering, am I really that good? Or if there's a project that you have for the boss, is he really going to be impressed with what I'm doing, or maybe not? We lack confidence when we look ourselves in the mirror. Let's be very honest for a second. I suspect there's not too many people going around saying, I am the image of perfection. Right? Do you do that at work, or do you do that in front of your spouse or your children? Look, I am the image of perfection. Maybe you think of that. Were you raising your hand, Jason?
Yeah, I'm the image of imperfection.
Oh, okay. That's good. Image of imperfection. Maybe if we had maybe 49 things done, maybe we might be a little closer to that self-described image. Many of us struggle with chronic insecurity. Even our own self-talk, our conscience is negative. Instead of saying, hey, you can do it, we stand there thinking, don't blow it this time, or you don't have what it takes. Today we're wrapping up our 7-week series called Stay Positive. And today we're focusing on being confident. Because when I'm confident in God, that is when I can stay positive because I'm walking with Him. Here's the first thought. We don't need self-confidence. I love the story by James Dobson. He says this. He tells of a friend of his during his days at med school. One day, this man was walking across the campus laden with books and a briefcase. He passed by a fast food stand and ordered something to eat and a milkshake to wash it down. He balanced on the top of his briefcase and began looking for an empty table at which he could sit and eat. While looking, the milkshake got the better of him on his briefcase, and he bent down without looking in order to take a sip from the straw. The straw missed his mouth and ended up in his nose. Embarrassed but not at a loss, he thought that if he straightened up the straw, he would stay with the shake without spilling. But when he lifted his head, the straw came out of the shake and remained in his nose. Dripping the milkshake down the front of his suit, in a moment, he lost all confidence. Have you ever had something like that before? Happens to the best of us, right? Here's the thing. Many of us lack self-confidence because we're insecure. And we respond in two ways. We respond by not even giving it a try, or we overcompensate by going overboard, being someone that we never really were. Especially when it's dealing with something we really want, we tend to criticize the very thing we want. It's amazing how that works. And often, there's 3 types of people that are insecure. I've been all 3. In fact, I've been with like all 3 in the same day. Here's the first one, type of insecurity. Number 1, people pleasers. A people pleaser is one that says, yes, boss, that's amazing. You are the best boss I ever had. I'm always here for you. You need anything? I got it. You want money? You can have all my money. It's all yours. Do you like me? People pleaser. Do you know anyone that's a people pleaser? Just raise your hand, don't point. Just raise your hand. Okay. Second insecure person is called the fisher. It's a person that posts their picture on Facebook, and then they put in the description, I look so blah, don't I? That's a fisher. They're fishing for compliments. You need anything? They'll say, they'll say, my presentation wasn't so good. And then their friend comes up to them and says, it wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty amazing. A fisher is someone who is fishing for compliments. They ask questions like, how did I do? Was I okay? Can you see the setup? And the third person that's insecure is what I call the one-uppers. Paul was a one-upper. If you had a shipwreck, he had 20. If you were whipped, he was whipped a billion times. That's a one-upper. Or to use today's language, if you read a chapter of the Bible, I read the entire book, and in Hebrew by chance. Are you going on a weekend vacation? Well, guess what? I'm going on vacation for 3 months, and I bought the island.
Can I come?
You said you got the flu? No biggie. I got deathly ill by a disease they didn't even know. It almost killed me. In fact, they named it after me. Do you know any one-uppers? All these are signs of insecurity. The Bible says this when we put confidence in ourselves. Forget about self-confidence. It is what?
Useless.
Say that again. Forget about self-confidence. It is what?
Useless.
Cultivate God confidence. Which leads us into the second point. We should cultivate the God confidence. Paul in 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and 1 Corinthians chapter 9 is talking about a group of people that have confidence in themselves and a group of people that have confidence in God. In 1 Corinthians chapter 9, Paul's talking about himself, but in this light he's humble. In this light he's using himself as an example for the church of Corinth, which was so filled with self-confidence in everything the world had said, and failed miserably. He was using himself as the example of what a person looks like when they're mature in God, when they have a confidence in God and God alone. Chapter 10 of 1 Corinthians chapter 10 is an example of a group of people that they're overconfident in themselves and underconfident in God, specifically Israel. And he lists several examples. He says, you know what? Israel was overconfident when they were worshiping the golden calf. Israel was overconfident when they were engaging in sexual immorality with pagans. They were overconfident when they complained to God that the food didn't cut it. Do you know how God, in His mercy, responded? God, with the first one, sent a plague, and the second one sent venomous snakes, and the third one dispatched the angel of death. That was God's response to their self-confidence. So what are you saying, Pastor? Are you saying that we should be self-confident? Not at all. I'm saying we just need to be less self-confident and more God-confident. So why are you focusing on your own self-confidence? Here's 3 reasons. Number 1, according to the Bible, my heart is deceitful above all things. Translation. We have an unlimited ability and capacity for self-deception. And usually we find that working out about this time of year. How many of you, let's be honest, go out to Costco, Walmart, Target, or the store of your choice, or even online to Amazon, and we start dreaming and having visions, if only I had this product, if only if I did this or looked like that, then I would be what they're selling, right? The heart is deceptive above all things. Number 2, my flesh is weak, Jesus says, but my spirit's willing. I can so often be up one moment and down another. How many of you remember that movie called Up? Remember the speaking dog named Doug? He was amazing. He was up one time, down another. He'd be having this incredible, dogs don't talk, right? Except the dog. He's saying, I am a talking dog, and this is amazing, all this kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden, squirrel! Up one moment, down another. In fact, I think our cats are called Doug. They're actually called Charlie and Tiger. But they have the same thing. They might be meowing for you, working you over for a meal or two, and then all of a sudden, you say squirrel, they're gone. They're doing the Doug routine. So why should I be focused on self-confidence? My heart is deceitful above all else. My flesh is weak. Up one moment, down another. And the third reason is my behavior is inconsistent. My behavior is inconsistent. Your behavior tends to follow the passions of your heart. So I can be passionate for God for 2, 3, 4 days. And then all of a sudden, I walk into Costco, and there's that brand new 4K TV. And guess what my passion, my behavior goes? Hey, honey, we need a 15, or we need a 30. No, not happening. I need a Smartie to lift myself off. See how that works? Self-confidence is not a bad thing, as long as it's focused on God. God has given you all unique gifts, both physical and spiritual. And how you invest those gifts will bring you confidence in the world or confidence in Him. If you take what God has given you and invest it into His kingdom, into His heart, it's amazing how you will flourish. And when you invest those gifts into the world, they don't tend to work out the same way. That's why the psalmist put it this way. When you take your confidence and place all your trust in God, it's amazing how you will flourish for His glory. That's why the psalmist says this. My heart is confident in what? Read the rest. There's 3 truths to help you cultivate the God confidence. Number 1 is this. My God is always for me. Many people feel that God's love, God's favor, and God's acceptance is a function of their performance. Get this. There's many people in this world that think God's love for them, God's favor on them, and God's accepting them as His child is connected to their personal performance. I see this almost every funeral I've done, every interview that I've done, many of them. I always ask the most important question that I'm really concerned about. I mean, learning about them is awesome, and you don't know a person to hear their story. That's all great. But to me, as a pastor and as a Christian, my model, my concern is, who did they say Jesus is? Because who you say Jesus is determines your boarding address, heaven or hell, as well as how did you live for Him. That's going to determine what you're doing. And so I ask this all over, and every time I say that, I hear this answer. Pastor, this person was such a good person. They're under the heavenly rainbow. They are just doing everything they did on earth, they're not going to heaven. In fact, they probably earned the angel wings. That breaks my heart. Because when I hear that story, it was all about them. I know where they're not. Because Jesus is very clear. Jesus is either your Lord or He is not. What you place confidence in is so important. As a parent, you never want anything bad for your kids. Is that true? Even when they do the most naughty thing, you might think those are pure thoughts. But you always praise them when they have a success, and you comfort them when they have a failure. What was the first? Do you remember that first time when your child hurt themselves and they come running for mommy or daddy? What did you do? You did the most loving thing you could do because you were for your child, not against them. God is no different. That's why Paul says this in Romans. He says, if God is for us, we rest. Who can be against us? If God is for us, who can be against us? I think when you have an accurate view of God, God is always for you, and that changes everything. God is not, we don't live for God's approval. You know, it's not like we do our taxes next year, and for the first year ever, we decide not to cheat. Okay? For the first year ever, we decide to not take these deductions we just created ourselves. Do you think God's up there saying, there's my boy, there's my girl, this is a winner. Hey, angels, look at this. They didn't cheat on their taxes. That's so, you got my approval for a day. Is that how God works? No. We don't live God's approval. You already got God's approval. You already got God's approval. Is it because of what I've done or not done? No. You got God's approval because of what Jesus has done for you at Calvary's cross. The moment Jesus said, "It is finished," He paid the penalty. He paid the price for sin that we never ever could pay. That's a debt so beyond our ability to pay in a zillion lifetimes. We can never do it. And the thing is, we don't have to. He has already paid for your sins. Past, present, and future. Do we have a couple sins? That would be an understatement. He paid for all of them. Therefore, we don't live for God's approval. We live in God's approval. And that's why God is for you. You're not trying to earn it, but you can't. God is for you. So when you take a step of faith, God is absolutely for you. If you have some debt, your Heavenly Father wants you to get out of debt. He will help you move forward. Why? Because God's for you. If you have a relationship that needs to be reconciled and your heart is broken, guess what? God wants to work that out. God wants to bring those things that need to be repented and forgiven. God wants to restore the relationship. Why would Paul call us the ambassadors of restoration? Unless God meant it. And it's only going to happen if God's for it, and He is. Let's say you're struggling with a miracle, or there's something that you're keeping to yourself. I have noticed this past week, and because of confidence, I will not say fiction, or fictional characters, but to me, I've had several people share things with me that has never been shared before, that should have. And in fact, specifically with me as a pastor, it caused great worry within the family because this knowledge was not shared. And I said, pray about sharing, get that out in the open, rather than holding it to yourself. How many of you have ever felt good and had a really good day because you had worry? How many of you go off on vacation so you can worry? How many of you love to go out to sites or your favorite restaurants so you can worry about what you're going to order? Worry is not a good thing. Trust and prayer is a good thing. And so, whatever you're struggling with, physical, emotional, relational, give it over to God. And see how God answers your prayers according to His will. And you know God will answer your prayers. Why? Because God is for you, not against you. If He was against you, He wouldn't even bother to get an answer. And that's why the Bible says this. So do not throw away this confident trust in the Lord. Remember the great reward it brings you. Remember what? When I'm confident in the Lord, why do I remember that? Remember what? It brings a great reward to those that are confident in the Lord. The second reason why, a second helpful cultivating a God confidence is my God is always helps me. The Bible says this. Keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have, because God has said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. So we say with confidence, the Lord is my helper, and I will not be... Say that last part again. The Lord is my what? The Lord is my helper, and I will not be afraid. When I was spending time with Olive's family last week, there was some fear in that room. Because when you're dealing with death, you're dealing with an absolute. You really are. And they had a lot of fear. Transition, what would she have to go through? That's why we prayed that she would go to Jesus real fast, and she did. It lingers. And God answered that prayer. But the other fear they had was, is she definitely going to heaven? Are they definitely going to heaven? Many people don't deal with Jesus until it's too late. And usually after you're dead, it's too late. Your forwarding address is just the wrong place. And the thing is, I shared the word. I shared 1 Thessalonians. I shared this. Brothers and sisters, we do not want you to be uninformed about those who sleep in death, so that you will not grieve like the rest of mankind who has no hope. For we believe that Jesus died and rose again. And so we believe that God will bring with Jesus those that have fallen asleep with him. Translation, right now, the moment she died, God dispatched his angels and took her up to the third heaven of 2 Corinthians 12. Not just to be reunited with her lost loved one, her husband, Norm, but to be in the presence of Jesus. To see the face of God. A place where no more strokes are allowed. No more anything of this world is allowed. No more tears. No more suffering. What an awesome place. You need to recognize that God is your helper. If you have a hard conversation to have, God will help you with those words. If you're having a hard time in wisdom, I always have a hard time with wisdom. The Bible says in James 1:5, it says, if any of you lacks wisdom, our God gives freely to whoever asks. What is the hardest trouble you're experiencing right now? Is it your baseball team trying to pull out the pennant? I don't know. No. I noticed you weren't wearing your Red Sox uniform. You chased them last week. Go Vikings, right? I didn't hear a lot of confidence there. What are you struggling with? Listen to what the psalmist says. God is our refuge and our strength, our ever-present what? God is right there, right now, in the present, wanting to be your help, to be your overcomer, to be the one that faces that giant and overcomes that giant, just like he did with David and Goliath. God wants to speak into your situation. He wants to help you now. He wants to heal you in any way that he can according to his will. And that's why I don't have confidence myself. I have confidence in God and God alone. And here's the third thing. The third thing is to cultivate a God confidence is my God is still working in me. Have you ever experienced something that went terribly wrong? Anybody want to share?